Hey gamers, I'm Cybersnack7. Hope we're all well, guys. Back again with another video. It's a nice, depressing Monday morning, to be honest. It's raining outside, so I thought I'd try and cheer myself up and do a video before I got to go to work. And this is going to be a bit of a mixture. It's going to be a bit of nostalgia, a few gifts from great YouTubers, and to finish off, a bit of Turtle Power. Hence the hat, hence the t-shirt. So, as I say, I do have certain items coming through the post. Still haven't yet arrived. By the side of me, I've got a number of games that are ready to roll, ready to play. Also, I've got up there some games, which it's another collection that I've started. I'm going to be getting a couple of those a month, so I'll be getting videos up for them shortly. And at long last, next week, I promise you, I'm doing the return of Man vs Master System. It's been on the shelf for a while, and it's about time I cracked on with it, to be honest with you. So that's back next week, guys. But this video, as I say, it's a bit of a mixture. So we'll start with the nostalgia part first. Now, I've noticed a few people picking up these old electronic games from the early 80s. And there was two favourites of mine, which I've always wanted to get back. And one I've rebought because it is such an iconic game, and I had fond memories of it. And the other one I still had, and I didn't realise I had it until I found it at my mum's. But the first one I'll talk about came out in 1981, and well, they both came out in 1981. So you're talking, I was 8 years old, and I absolutely adored this game. I really, really did. And a kid being a kid, you just play it to death, and I ended up breaking the thing. My dad tried to repair it to no avail, so I ended up throwing it away, and I've never had one back since. So these things, you know, they do vary in price, but the roundabout price is usually about £40 for one of these. So I just got it under a tad, just under that. But I was quite lucky because, unbeknown to me, there's two versions. There's an early version and a re-release version. And I managed to pick this one up, and this is the Astro Wars, if anybody can remember the old Astro Wars. Now, this box style is the long box version. You also had the flat, longer box version, so it was like that, open from the top. Now, what I didn't realise is there was a first version and a re-release version, and I've managed to pick up the first version, which I'll show you now. And the only difference to it is the fact that it has the red writing across the top. Which indicates that is the first release of this item. When it was re-released, it was white. Now, that's the first version I had, was the white version. So they've released a first version, and I didn't even know about it. But I was lucky enough to pick one of these up. Works perfectly, and as you can see, that is what I broke. I must have been so heavy-handed as a kid. I just snapped the thing off. As I say, my dad tried to repair it, and it just wouldn't. He couldn't fix it technically, which is a shame. So I just threw it away and just forgot about it. And as I say, to get one of these back, it's a nice little item. Great memories from this thing. It's absolutely in pristine condition. Battery cover, the works. So well happy to have this. Played it a few times, done it straight away. It's not a hard game, but it's just the nostalgic and the memories from this game. And to have it back in this condition, you know, talking, what, 34 years old, something like that. It's an amazing bit of kit, so very, very happy to have that one. But the second one holds more memories for me because this, you know, it just reminded me of my dad playing it as a kid. Sunday mornings before he used to go out and do whatever he has to do, we used to sit down for an hour together and play this game. And that is more appealing to me than the fact that I've still got, and to be honest, I'm so happy that I've still got this game, and it's the original one that I used to own as a kid, because it makes it even more so, very personal for me, and the memories of me and my dad playing it. And it is this one. It is Pac-Man 2, and it's still fully boxed and complete, even with a tab on the back. Sorry about the glare, guys, but as you can see, it is Pac-Man 2. One could be the Ghost. One could be the Pac-Man character, obviously. And we used to play this every Sunday for about an hour, hour and a half together. And it just brings back good memories of me and my dad playing when I was a kid, and I'm so happy to have this still. And it being the original one makes it all the better for me. So, but playing this as a kid, great. But replaying this as an adult, I gotta turn it on to silent because the noise goes straight through. It's such an annoying noise. I can just imagine what my dad was thinking playing this, thinking, God, I need to turn that noise off. But as a kid, I thought it was the best thing ever. So thoroughly enjoyed this, and I still play this. Even I got the wife involved in this, playing this with me. We've had an hour on it together. So it just brings back good memories. And to know this is the original one for me is all the more special. And it really reminds me of my dad even more. So that is the second one with this and Astro Wars. Now I ain't going to get any more because those two realistically were the ones I remember mostly as a kid. So I'm just happy to have them still boxed and complete, in working order and great condition. So that's the bit of memory and a bit of nostalgia. But we'll move on to the gifts now. And I suppose this one is kind of still in the nostalgia theme. I was talking to Pete Snestastic. This is going back probably Christmas time, Boxing Day or New Year's Eve. And I was texting, and it was just talking about old cartoons and things like that. And he happened to mention he had a spare one of these, which I'm going to show you now. He bought it. Well, he ordered one and he got two. And he goes, I'll send you the other one through for nothing if you want to. And I thought, I can't say no to that. Absolutely fantastic. And it is an old cartoon from the 80s. One I haven't got many memories of, but I know I watched it. So it'd be good to watch this again. I've only just unwrapped it this morning. So I've had it for a while. But what I'm talking about is this. It's the entire Mask episodes. Every single episode. I think there's 25 hours worth and there's 8 discs. So there's plenty of hours worth of Mask to sit through. Whether I'm going to sit through this in an entire sitting, it's never going to happen. I just ain't got the time for it, to be honest. So I'm just going to have snippets when I got the chance, when I got an hour to sit through a couple of episodes every now and again. But so happy to have this. It's just nice to get some old cartoons back to watch. I've got Thundercats as well. I love the Thundercats. So, you know, to have this as well is just a bit more nostalgia for me. And I'm very much looking forward to watching this. So I've got to say thank you, Pete, for that, mate. Top man. And I will be enjoying that. So that is Mask, the entire series. Looking forward to that one. Now, the other gifts are from... everybody knows him. It's... the retro godfather himself, Dahl. Now, these were unexpected. I didn't want anything from the guy, but he followed through and he promised me he'd send me something because I gave him some Sentinel covers last time I met him at Play Nation last year. He said, I'll send you something through, no worries, mate. And like, I've had these now a couple of weeks. And to be honest, I honestly didn't expect them because at the end of the day, I was happy to give the guy these Sentinel cases with nothing in return. But Dahl being Dahl, he couldn't let it lie, and bless him, he sent me a couple of items through and I'm very appreciative of them. So I'll show you them now. Another drink. Bit of a sore throat again. I hope I ain't getting the man flu, but I don't want it again. Anyway, the first game is more of it's just going to be a little showpiece because I'm never going to own this system, but I'll never get rid of it because it was given to me as a gift. End of story. Now, it is Fantasy Zone for the Game Gear. It's the Japanese version. As you can see, it's all complete. Really colourful box, actually. Nice box art. I've never really played Fantasy Zone, to be honest, on any format. I haven't even got on a Master System yet, so that's saying something. But to have this, it's a nice little memento, and that's what it's going to be, a memento and a nice little gift to put into my little library of games. So that is Fantasy Zone for the Game Gear. Now I did have also a keyring. He sent me a keyring through of like a little Japanese anime character. But as soon as the wife's seen that, she says, that is mine, I'm having that. So the wife has the keyring. It's now attached to her keys. She loves it. So, you know, you've done me a favour and you sent her something through as well. So she's well happy with that. So thank you very much for that. But this game... definitely happy to have this one. and it's going to be another shooter. A very small collection of shooters that I've got. I don't think I've got any shooters, to be honest. I think this is the first one. But it's Formation Armed F, and it's a shooter for the PC Engine new card, and it does come totally complete with everything inside. I've actually had a go of this. I've got this CDRX out, and it is a pretty tough bloody title. And it's a vertical. Is it vertical? Yeah, vertical shooter. And it is not a bad game at all, to be honest with you. I really did enjoy playing this, but it's difficult. But I make life difficult for myself with shooters anyway, because I'm not the greatest shoot 'em up player at all. But absolutely fantastic, mate. 3 great gifts. Very, very happy to have them in the collection, mate. I thank you very much for all them 3 gifts, doll. Absolutely superb, mate. Thank you very much. Right. I did say we were going to finish on some Turtle Power. So, let's finish on some Turtle Power. 3 items to do with the Turtles. Now, originally, last year, I did pick up 2 of the brand new versions of the Turtle toys. I still haven't got the other 2, still haven't finished them off. It's total laziness, but what I have picked up is this. Firstly, it is this. And it's I think it's a Raphael headpiece, which is a light. Now you stick this on the wall. You can actually buy a separate hand with a weapon that sticks out the wall. It looks like they're busting through the wall, sort of thing. It's really, really nice. But it's a great little piece to have. I haven't stuck it on the wall yet, but it's a really good, nice little niche light to have. And you can get all 4 of these, and I did pay only 12 quid for this compared to the 25 they wanted for it. Personally, I don't think it's worth 25. 12.50 was about the best, but it's still a nice little thing to have. And I'd love all the 4 heads across the wall if I could get them. But whether the wife's is going to let me put them on the wall, I doubt very much. But that's the first thing. That's a Turtles headlight. Real nice little thing. So I'll be sticking that on the wall later. Now these 2 things I received last week, and officially they've come out today. But I got mine last Friday. And I sat and watched it on Saturday. My thoughts on it, because I didn't see the pictures. It's a good film. It lacked something. Something it just lacked. I don't know what it was. But I found it also a very short film. It was only an hour and 40 minutes long. The norm nowadays is roughly 2 hours, realistically. But it was an hour and 40, including credits. And which is a shame, because I wanted to see more. I wanted more from it. The characters were great. The story was there. Very simplistic story. Megan Fox looked awesome, as she always does. Big influence on her, more so than the Turtles. But the Turtles were great. I really loved the 4 Turtles. The redesigned, the look of them. Yeah, they look ugly as sin, but so what? That's the way they're supposed to look. They ain't supposed to look like they did in the original cartoons. I'm glad that they've had a change and tried to revamp the Turtles. Hopefully they'll bring a sequel out, and it does give us more of what we want. I think we was hyped up and expecting far more from this film than we thought we was going to get. But I still enjoyed it. I gotta admit, I still enjoyed it, but not as much as I thought I was going to. It's a shame, really, but I will watch it again, and hopefully I will enjoy it more the 2nd and 3rd time round. But what I have picked up is this. It's the Steelbook edition of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really, really nice Steelbook. Got this from play.com, but I know it's changed names now. I can't think of the name of it. But there's only, I think, it was just very limited run of 1,500 copies. But very, very nice to have. But I just didn't pick that one up. I picked this one up as well, which is a Zavvi exclusive. I'm not going to open this one. This one is to 1,000 copies only. So I'll keep this wrapped and sealed, which is this one, which is a limited box set with the 4 figures in and the DVD, the Blu-ray, should I say. Really, really nice little box. Didn't pay the earth for it, but I guarantee this is going to shoot up in price without fail. But there you go, guys. That is all the items that I've got for this little video. All I've got to say, guys, is thanks for watching. I'm going to be back with some epic stuff soon. I am CyberSnake7. Keep playing, guys. Keep watching. All the best.